Hey guys, Justin with Ready Business Systems here. So I'm going to share with you guys 6 ways, that we have drastically increased our mowing crew charge rates. So you can see here that we keep track of our old rates that we've gotten. So here's our 3 mowing crews that we run on our landscaping company. Last year, Blue Crew made 62 per hour. The year before it made 68. Last year, Green Crew made 61 an hour. The year before, 67. Maroon Crew we started it last year, made 61. So you can see here the rates actually went down from 23 to 24. We also expanded our service area, but I'm sure that's not the only reason. But so looking at these averages here, if you go and look at our rates now, we got 84, which is incredible, 75 and 75. So let me just share with you guys quickly the 6 ways that we were able to increase these charge rates. So despite working in a larger area, which means more drive time, lower charge rates, we increased our prices. Every single year we increase our prices. We audit every single mowing account and we figure out what we're getting per hour, when we need to get per hour. So everyone had price increases, which obviously is going to increase the rate. The other thing we did is we started implementing a policy where we clock out people based on their GPS. So we say as soon as people get to the shop, that's when they're punched out automatically. So our admin, there's no dilly-dallying at the shop. There's no, getting to the shop. We don't know what they're doing at night. There's not always someone there. So they get clocked out as soon as their GPS says that the truck arrived at the shop. Another 3 big changes. So one thing we did that we've experimented with, we got this new truck, right? So this new truck has a dump body in here, has a fuel station on board for mix and for gas, and it has a ramp. So it's a truck and a trailer in one, which means no disconnecting the truck at the dump site to no disconnecting or reconnecting the truck when you have to dump it, right? It's just all in one. Plus, it's easier to learn, easier to drive. Because it has such a big fuel tank on board, there's much less mixing of fuel. So much more efficient vehicle, and this has definitely increased our productivity. The other thing we did is we started, instead of having the guys drive to get fuel, they used to have to drive about 10 minutes each way, fuel the truck, come back every morning. Complete waste of time. But our landlord where we're renting would not let us get fuel tanks on site at our shop. So this is what we had to do. We had to drive the trucks. We tried to get the other guy that works with them, if there's a 2-man crew, to arrive a little bit later or find ways to keep them busy around the shop. But at the end of the day, it was very wasteful. So we found this alternative solution. It was my agenda. I kept pushing for it. Hope these guys stay in business. But what these guys do is they come and they actually fuel your truck. So they come, they fuel all of our trucks. We get a bulk fuel rate, so it's cheaper than what we're already paying at the gas station. So we get a cheaper rate, and then it's very, very affordable and we're saving tons on labor. So this was definitely a huge change. All that unbillable time went away. And we also started using 1-man crews. We've definitely found that 1-man crews operate more efficiently than the 2-man crews. So on paper, a 2-man crew should be more efficient, but in reality, they're not as efficient as a 1-man crew. A 1-man crew, people aren't bumping into each other, redoing what the other person did. There's no communication, no one person finishing before the other person. So running these 1-man crews is much more efficient, and you can see right here in the numbers, this has been our 1-man crew. It's performing much better than the other crews. And the last thing we did was our bonus system. So you can see here, let's see if I have it open, bonus. We have a bonus system, and we always have, but we kind of refined it. So what we have now is we have the budget hours, the pay hours, and then we give them credits for any delays. So if they have equipment issues that break down, then they get credits for that if it's out of their control. If they get complaints, they lose their bonus. So this bonus system is just the pay hours, the budget hours here now, they're not just budget hours on the job. These are budget hours for the entire day. So we meticulously track it. It takes an additional admin's time, but it's worth it. We calculate what the drive time should be. We'll take the route every single day, plug it in Google Maps, and we'll figure out it should be 3 hours of drive. So we add that to the budget hours for the day, for their time. Then we add all the budget hours for all the jobs, and we give them some prep time in the morning to get things ready, which has been cut down because we don't have to they don't have to fuel anymore. But have some prep time, some time to dump. Everything has a budgeted amount of time. It's built in throughout the day, and that's including their budget hours. And then we put in their actual the pay hours, and This hasn't been updated for this week. Here's one. Red has been updated. So 80 versus 74. You can see here this has all the budget hours. They actually got everything done in 74 hours, and then no complaints. So yes, they qualify for a bonus. So if they got any complaints, that would counteract this. So what this does is, because it's balanced and we're counting for both complaints and we're counting for budget hours, if they try to go too fast to beat your budget hours and they get a complaint, well, they lose their bonus anyway. If they take too long, do too good of a job, and they don't hit budget hours, they're going to lose their bonus too. So this bonus system has been effective for us. At first, we only incentivized complaints, but then guys started taking too long to get things done. So now that we revamped this system, it's really working well. So just to reiterate the 6 ways that we increase the rates on our mowing crews. Number 1 was increasing our prices. Number 2 was equipment, more efficient truck without the trailer. Number 3 was the GPS clocking out when they arrive to the shop. Number 4 was running one-man crews. Number 5 was the fuel truck that comes and fuels our trucks. And then number 6 is the bonus system. So if you like what you see, just subscribe or check out our website, readybusinesssystems.com, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.